Okay, what we're going to learn today is how to make a mask. What I have set up here in Photoshop is on layer 0 a picture of a jet skier, and behind that on layer 1 is a sailboat. I'd like to put the sailboat in the picture of layer 0. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a brush, and with the masks are non-destructive. They just hide things on a layer in order to show something else underneath. So I'm going to take the paintbrush and I'm going to start out with the black brush because I want to hide something, and I have to put a layer mask on layer 0. So make sure on layer 0, click on the layer mask button down here at the bottom. It's a box with a circle inside. It puts a link and a piece of white block on to the right of it. It just basically means that white right now is currently covering the whole layer, and so I see everything on this layer. But if I were to click on that little white thumbnail and take a black paintbrush at this time, then I would be able to paint across that layer and show what's underneath. So let's go ahead and guess where the sailboat is, and I'll just start to drag here, and I can find the sailboat now. Now, being that masks are, like I said, non-destructive, I can easily switch back to white and paint over what I don't want to see before, or what I want to hide from before. If you notice, you can see in the little thumbnail up here, there's now black inside there, hiding what I don't want to see. And of course you can zoom in and get a little more detailed here to make this look pretty realistic. Just go ahead and go through and do a few more edits as you watch. Again, I'm going to use black to hide in this case because I'm hiding. Use white to bring back what was there originally. Bring back in the natural background. This does depend on the type of brush you have. Currently I have a size 25 with a hardness of 62. If I take the hardness up to 100, then you'll see what it does. It creates a solid circle around the edges. If I undo that and I go back to a nice soft edge, then when I paint it's going to be a soft faded out, which tends to be a little more realistic. And I'm also using the bracket keys currently to lower the size of my brush and to take it up, and I can use shift bracket to make it soft or hard. Okay. So if you spend enough time working on this, you can make a really nice looking scenery with the sailboat inside there. Now again, I messed up, so I'm going to bring back part of that. I'm going to go ahead and hide the rest of this just real quick. Make this a little bit larger so it moves a little quicker. But again, you can see how detailed you can be to really make this look realistic. I happen to try and find 2 pictures off of Google image search that actually were pretty close in color and brightness and all that, and the scenery, the current sun setting and all that was pretty similar too. Okay, go ahead and zoom back out. I could be a little more detailed here. Could spend another 15-20 minutes on this trying to make it look a lot nicer. And in the end, you have a sailboat inside there. Now with the mask is currently on layer 0, which is the background. If I try to move the mask or the background, they're linked, they'll go together, but the sailboat doesn't move with it. If I had the mask the other way around with the sailboat on the top layer, and mask on top of that, I could hide the background, and then I can move the mask and the sailboat together. So you just have to look where you have them at and notice which one's able to be moved. That's pretty much it with masks. There might be another tutorial you can check out that also will use masks, but it's going to be talking more about channels.